It is time for Land Pirates, the
Fuck is
musical
with the arm gestures.
session. 1, 1, 11, 11, 11.
Please stop what you're doing.
God.
Did you, like, snort crack before logging on? Like, what the fuck?
Pretty sure he did.
Maybe a little bit. That was the intro. We're good to go. Let's go. Let's
Oh,
go.
God.
Anyway, so, you guys are here. You're in Rice, or Reese, or however I decided to pronounce it.
Goose.
Oh shit, let me change the thing.
And you guys you were talking with Edison, and he's got nothing for you. So, with this information, you had decided as a group to go to the fighting tournament, which all you know is that it's to the south somewhere.
So we decided to go to the
The
to
tournament!
the tournament instead of helping Lissandra with her quest.
We're doing
Yes.
that afterwards, I think.
Yes, you
Yes.
decided to go to the tournament, and the information you have on that is that it is some kind of fighting tournament in a province to the south. That you know
Southwesty?
about from a letter from Nalisair, and she heard about it from Eric,
In a province to the south, yeah.
in a province to the south.
Well, that
Oh,
seems kind of irresponsible of us.
Yeah, doesn't it?
What's irresponsible of us? Let's break out.
You don't
To-
actually even know where
to go
this tournament is.
In search of a tournament we know nothing about.
Well, I
instead
assumed that at the end of the last session, you allowed me to have Tyrion write a letter to her.
But you guys never told me.
We
that
can-
was
No,
happening.
I never did that.
If there's a tournament, we
I
can
just read
ask
it.
people about it, and there's likely to be someone that knows about it. So,
The
Yeah.
bartenders know.
fuck the
That's
bar.
what
Oh
this
yeah,
is
so let's go see
useless.
the bartender, so somebody can choke on a wiener again, and he'll have to save one of us.
She choked on a
I choked on a entire.
Whatever,
raw
wieners,
onion
chicken, fucking, it's all the same.
I don't know, Kyle. Do you look down in your pants and see a giant raw uncooked chicken?
I mean, no.
I mean, no.
Conveniently, you guys are at a bar.
There are always at bars.
This
We have a
guy's
drinking
useless
problem.
though. All he's good for is selling cheese.
Is there a bard in there?
Fuck, I didn't actually think I'd need to get my dice out this early.
Because I'm gonna do something with this bard in there. I
Oh,
wanna fuck with this bard if there's a bard in the bar.
Bard tender.
Well, it depends if we're gonna actually like do something there, because if not, then I won't waste time. But
Oh shit, one of my deck boxes popped open, that's bad.
Kyle, there is always time for you to fuck with bards.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're kind of like hippies. You can probably just ask them and they'll pull their pants off.
I'm not so sure about that one.
Do you ask hippies to take their pants off on the rage, Sawyer?
All the time. All the time.
This deck is worth money
So unprepared, Bear.
What a fag
to... I
lord.
think I was gonna have to randomly generate a fucking bard, okay?
You could
just say yes or
there's
no, you don't have to
there's
roll the
not a
dice.
bard.
No, the dice is important.
Okay. What, is he gonna be like 30th level or something?
Probably not.
Me.
If the bard is that high level, presumably you know about them because they'd be fucking famous.
Nah, they're just in disguise.
They're pimp.
Actually, speaking of famous bards, there actually is one in the area, so roll a knowledge local check.
Heywood cares not.
I'm assuming you're talking to me, so I guess I'll just do that. Okay. Pretty terrible roll.
Kyle, knows that there is a famous bard in the area and that they're a half elf.
Hey,
Do I
Bear.
know their name?
No.
Damn it. Because I don't do everything in my power to avoid that.
Do you have a
Well-
lot of ranks in knowledge?
Yes. I also have
Tyrion
+4 from intelligence.
doesn't know jack shit. He thinks that bards are actually pretty new, a new invention.
Invention.
I have 8 ranks in knowledge local lance, then I have 18 intelligence, so...
I have
Fair.
0. Look at me.
Rogues
Fair.
get way too many skill points.
Sawyer,
Do you remember what I made my my armor give me a +2 bonus to?
presumably wisdom.
Isn't it a deflection modifier?
No, you get
Well, it
a
also got a
stat.
because I am a generous master.
Because for some reason I'm at an 18 charisma, but a 16 wisdom.
You might have given it charisma then.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's where this.
Aren't
went.
healers based off of, Aren't some of their shit based off charisma, though?
His spells are based off of wisdom, but he gets bonus healing based off of charisma.
Then you probably put it
Charisma
in
is
charisma.
more
You
useful
didn't-
for
you didn't-
skills, so I don't know. Anyway,
Like, at this point I don't even remember what my base stats were because this character sheet's all fucked up.
It's on video. Do you want me to check?
Yes.
there
I'll
is in
check.
fact a bard in the bar, and good lord, are they bad.
What race?
No.
They are an orc.
Full-blooded orc or half-orc?
Full-blooded.
There's a full-blooded orc in a bar and nobody cares.
That's racist, Kyle.
You're talking about a place where they let fucking bear people run shady business operations.
You're also like a person from a different plane.
Yeah, but nobody knows that.
No, that's false. There are people who know that.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, you assume that people just know I'm a tiefling, then nobody knows I'm a tiefling.
There is
Not even you guys know I'm a tiefling.
There is exactly one person right now who knows he's a tiefling.
Well, yeah, but besides that,
Katarina Ducard.
No, 2 people. Because there is a random person in a random place in a secret discussion that
okay,
knows.
yeah, there's another person. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Anyway, well, if we're not gonna,
He's playing, he's singing. Or you assume he's trying to sing.
does he have a? Did he get it? Does he have like a drink or anything near him?
You gonna slip him a Mickey?
No, he does not have a drink in front
Okay,
of him.
I'm gonna go up to the bartender and I'm gonna be like, "Yo," well, I'm not gonna say "yo." I'm gonna say, "Hey, can I get one of your finest brews, please?"
Sure. And
How much is it?
he gets you it.
Okay.
It costs a gold.
Okay, I shall give him a gold for it. I'm like, "Hey, thanks," and I'm gonna. How crowded is this bar?
Currently, not very. There is you guys and the bard, and that's actually a high number. Maybe I should roll a lower dice. And 6 other people.
Is there a place in the bar like where I can be secluded from everyone else?
Currently, there are 2 of the corners occupied. One by the bard, and another by some stealthy-looking motherfucker.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go into one of the empty corners.
Okay,
I'm gonna face away from people, like kind of where I'm sitting.
okay.
And I'm gonna set the drink down. And I don't know if you want me to make a check for this, but I want to slip some of my poison into the drink.
You slip some of you. Which one?
I can't say that word, but that one.
Hallucinogenic.
Bleh, yes. It's a tongue twister for me. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna put some of that in there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna wait till the guy finishes his song or whatever.
Okay. That will be 4 minutes.
Sure, I'll wait 4 minutes.
Question.
Answer.
Do I see Kyle doing this?
I don't know, make spot check. And Kyle, make a...
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Have fun, Sawyer.
Sawyer, you said wisdom in the video.
I said wisdom.
Well, I rolled a 4.
I was watching it on my phone because I didn't want to mess up the audio.
Oh, fuck. God damn. 8. Plus 8.
I have plus 17 to the roll, and I rolled a 4.
Now
Plus 17.
you see that Kyle moves his hands, but people tend to move their hands, so...
I have plus 17 because I have 10 ranks in it, and then I have 7 from Dex. So.
Jesus.
Well,
What is he doing?
I can't imagine that I had a 14 wisdom. That just wouldn't make any sense.
Did you not write it down?
I mean, you might just rolled low when you were rolling your tributes when you made the character.
Why do I have an 18 charisma?
Because some of your stuff are based off charisma, so you probably thought like it was okay to put points in charisma. Didn't you want to like be a charismatic dude when you made that guy?
I did, but I think I put the 18 in the wrong spot.
They are right next to each other.
There we go. That looks like it makes more sense.
Does that affect whether or not you would see it if you increase your roll by however many points it would be?
It would have only been by 1 point.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'll wait for him to finish, assuming nobody like said anything or did anything. Just wait till he finishes and goes to sit down, take a break, and I'm going to. I don't know what you want me to roll for this, but I want to feign slight inebriation.
That'd be a bluff check.
Okay.
Or if you have
basically what I'm gonna do is
if you have like perform acting.
Well, no, my bluff would be better. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to. Let me just roll first. Basically, I'm going to act like I thoroughly enjoyed his song and that I ordered this drink for him while he was singing, and I'm going to be, faking this slight buzziness, and I'm going to give him the drink and be like, this is on me. This is for your fantastic performance, my good chum.
Well,
Do
bad
that thing
news
where you
is...
look over my shoulder.
Well, I was going to ask you if you wanted me to bring you something from downstairs, but then I got distracted by Wreck-It Ralph.
Fucking face.
Bad news is, the orc rolled a 20 on his sense motive.
No, of course he did. Why
The-
wouldn't he?
The good news is he's a fucking orc, so he has like a -4 wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Yeah, he believes you.
Alright, I'm gonna give him the drink.
Thank you, good sir. I haven't
Alright.
been making much money today.
One of my donuts.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit by the bar stool right next to the door.
No, one! Seriously, one. If you bring me the whole fucking box, I will shove it up
So
your
I'm
face
gonna
on
sit like
camera
next to the
and
closest
plant
bar
this
stool
fucking
that's
tree.
closest to the door, and I'm gonna observe like just the dude.
He like downs the pint just immediately because he's an orc and they do that.
Okay.
So he makes his fortitude save to not get drunk, but he fails his fortitude save to not get stoned. So things are going to get really interesting in a little bit.
Okay.
But in the meantime, you guys were going to like chat up the bartender about things.
Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. That's all. I just wanted to fuck with him. So.
Jeez, man! I wish to speak to you, cheese man.
It's a different bartender from the one that has been selling you cheese.
Bartender,
Yes.
have you heard of a tournament of fighting people to the south at all, and where it might be?
Do you have any more information than that?
Oberon, what does the letter say about this tournament?
I will snatch the letter from Tyrion's belongings and look at it and go, I have no idea.
You don't remember? I
don't know how to read.
We already got potential plans for another quest. Edgar heard about some kind of fighting tournament in a province to the south. Normally I ditch these losers, but I've got some errands in the south. I might be able to find some muscle at the tourney to help me out.
He doesn't need to know all those things. Just ask about the tournament.
Where
Well,
was that letter from? Was that from the cat lady or?
Nallis
Yes.
area.
Yeah, okay.
There is a smiling cat face drawn next to the signature.
well, the province directly to the south, Juno, is sort of it's not very orderly. There are probably some minor tournaments going around there, but I have heard word of a larger tournament going on in the fortress city of Odango.
Odango.
If
Like Dodo.
you're looking for a big tournament, then I'd wager it's going to be that one. I've had some individuals pass through from some of the northern provinces, and even some people from Baron heading south to go there. I heard there's supposed to be a significant cash prize to the winner. Obviously, because they wouldn't give money to losers.
Yes. Well, thank you, good sir. That seems like where we need to go.
Not a problem.
Fuck. Damn it! I closed out a fucking roll 20.
He's dead. He's gone forever. Well, party, it seems like we need to go to Odango.
Oh, Dongo, you say? I feel like Heywood would like this place.
Because
I
of
mean-
the dog?
I believe it's pronounced Odon space go.
Odango.
Yeah, like that, only less dramatic.
I didn't look at the spelling yet because I just knocked something up at my desk, but I'm pretty sure that even without the space, Odango means one in Japanese. What the
Odango.
fuck? Oh, I thought you were eating that all as a sandwich. I was like, what? No, I want that
That is
one.
in fact not how it's spelled.
Is it just without the H?
No.
I don't know.
And a weird ass spelling right here.
Really weird ass spelling.
You're just
One
doing it so it
that you
doesn't say
guys-
dong now.
No. I created a map that has the name of the city on it that you guys will presumably be getting to, so you can see that I'm not lying.
There
Okay.
is no map.
I did see the map. It was
I haven't
pretty.
seen it yet.
Well, you guys haven't seen the map of Juno because you guys aren't in Juno yet.
Well, can we fly to Juno now? Can we
No.
magically teleport?
You can't just fly to Juno
Whee!
Well, why the fuck not?
because you don't have flying carpets or a flying castle or flying anything.
So what you're telling me is
Why
I need
not
to
R.
find a herd of
Kelly?
I need to find a herd of griffins and then train them and then tie them to a sled and I can be Santa.
So, in the meantime, before you guys leave, you hear a horrifying bellow from the corner of the bar. Ah! This bar, it's infested with mushroomies. They're after
Yes.
my giblets. You guys are situated near the bartender, right?
Yeah, except
Mhm.
Kyle.
Ish.
No, I'm sitting there as well.
Oh, I thought you were with the.
I said I was closest to the door on the bar stool.
So, everybody was kind of avoiding the corner with the bard in it, because he was pretty awful. So you guys are the closest people to him. Sort of looks viciously in your direction.
Oh, can we kill him? Holy shit, please.
And, he just charges at you guys, screaming.
Oh my goodness. This is
Roll
amazing.
for initiative.
I don't know. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna...
So this orc is flipping his shit on us now all of a sudden?
Yeah, this orc flipped shit on you.
Well,
He thinks you're mushroomies, and you're after his giblets.
Oberon has no interest in his giblets until someone smacks Oberon upside the head. So he's going to go back to trying to learn how to read the letter.
Okay.
I'm gonna tackle him if he's charging us. I'm gonna try to fucking tackle him to the ground.
Okay, make a strength check.
Unless Grizz is gonna do something
I thought
first.
we were rolling initiative.
No, we're
Grizz
not
is
rolling
going
initiative.
to stand there.
We're not rolling initiative.
So he's bull rushing everyone and then everyone's just sitting there?
No, Grizz is like looking at him like, what? What?
Well, I'll
He's-
wait
He's
then.
a
I'm
bit
not gonna just jump at him.
dumbfounded.
So
Who's he
what
like
are you
gunning
rolling
for?
Oh,
Yeah, what are you doing,
well,
Heywood?
I was rolling for initiative. But...
No, you're not rolling for initiative.
Fine. Heywood's going to roll a knowledge nature check then.
What?
Okay.
Why are you wasting a crit on that?
Because he wants to see if it's...
So,
And I want to see if I can tell if there's anything like just particularly off about this guy.
Besides the...
So with the 13, you know that orcs are really stupid and bound to randomly go into fits of rage.
Alright. That's not metagaming, Kyle. If this guy just randomly starts telling about seeing mushrooms in the middle of a bar, I'm gonna think he's high as hell.
Can we? Is he like
No,
close?
That's fair, I guess.
Is he close enough
yeah.
to we can see who he's running for?
The general direction of the group.
The collective.
Like, how are you guys lined up in the bar? Like, what's your order? From
I'm probably
left to
first 'cause
right.
I'm closest to the door.
I was talking to the bartender, and I guess we were just like standing up, walking towards the door, and asked him on the way out, right? So
Yeah.
I guess
I probably would have been situated closest to Lissandra or Grizz.
I was next to Oberon, because I was reading the letter.
So we're gonna say that, because that wasn't helpful at all, that he was rushing at Grizz. Grizz was the closest to him.
Grizz is going to brace himself and just like hold his hands out towards this guy as he's like charging at him.
Okay, cool. Make a strength check.
Alright.
You're gonna break your
Yes,
arm.
entertainment for the evening.
Oh god.
Oops. There's no spaces, right?
You know what's awful?
There is spaces.
Because I just properly read how my spell or my ability works that lets me just turn my spells into healing spells. I just changed the spells that I have prepared so I don't have like calm emotions or anything anymore because I just took that off of my list of prepared spells.
So,
So strong. Actually, that's +5, so it's 11.
yeah, that doesn't matter. So, you see this orc coming towards you. You just sort of stand up and face him, and you're like, "Argh!" And he just plows you right the fuck over. You're on the ground, and he's on top of you. He's like, "Mushroom! You'll never get my giblets!"
Wait,
Sawed off with your giblets! Get off of me!
He tackled Grizz to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
god.
I'm gonna...
You did this, Kyle!
No, I know. I think it's hilarious, but
The
how...
bartender is clamoring for something from behind the bar, and the other patrons in the bar appear to be leaving.
How do I, what do I take for a penalty if I want to
Oh,
use my
God.
weapon for non-lethal damage?
-4, unless
hit?
you're using a blunt weapon.
No, so it's -4 to hit, right?
Yes.
But he's also flat-footed because he's on the ground.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use the hilt of my swords to try to whack him in the back of the head. So let me do that.
Whap 'em.
Hey, it's a crit. All right.
Yeah, you whack him in the back of the head pretty hard.
Wow.
Okay. There's no elemental damage because I'm using the hilt, not the blade. So.
Well, you can turn elemental damage on and off. So
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So 8 damage. Whoop-de-doo.
you conk him in the head. He turns his face towards you, frothing at the mouth.
Well, I have another attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to do another.
Okay,
Where
You
do
just
you get,
interrupted there.
Kyle, where do you get 8 out of a 4?
because he crit.
I crit.
Oh.
You hit him again.
7 more.
You hit him hard enough that, like, his forehead splits open, and he's bleeding. No! Jablets! And he shoots a hand out towards you.
Can I?
Make
Can
a
I-
reflex save.
Reflex. Oh shit. 1 second. I need to change it. I forgot it went up because my dex went up. Key.
Wow, you actually might.
It
Yeah.
was a crit
no-
fail though, so.
Well, it's a reflex save, so you don't
Okay.
auto fail it. Make a grapple check.
Sure.
Yes, Mr. Smiley Boy.
His hand is around your throat.
Alright,
Okay.
while this is happening, I'm going to yell to Oberon as he is the strongest, or the next strongest looking member of our party. And I'm going to do this with a diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Is he off of me and on
Oberon.
Kyle now?
I need
No,
you.
he's on
or
top
Oberon.
of you. His arm is
You're,
stretched out.
you're the
straight.
only one
God.
in our group who has a chance of stopping this crazed orc from murdering
While
us.
you're doing this, you hear a thunk and an unpleasant squelch sound. And Haer'Dalis and Grizz, you notice that you're suddenly covered in blood because the bartender just shot the orc in the face with a crossbow.
Oh, sweet. That's fucking awesome.
Like, he's an orc, so it takes him a little bit to realize that he's dead. So he's just like,
Oh, okay.
Oh man,
It's
this is a
all
highlight of my
over
fucking
me.
night. I love it.
and Grizz, now you have an orc corpse on top of you. It
Ah!
smells funny.
Get it off of me! Ah!
Make
I'll
a
help
make,
them
make a
all.
strength check.
I'm gonna help him, so
Okay.
just add 2 to that from these
Oh,
6
I forgot to switch in there. God.
I'll help as well.
We could probably pull him off, the 3 of us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at this point Heywood's just kind of like retching in like
Can I-
the corner.
Lissandra is totally perplexed as to what's going
Can
on.
I slay the hand and try to find stuff on his person without him seeing? Or is it kind of impossible to do that at this point?
The
You
blood,
could
though.
try to, since you're sort of grabbing onto him.
Sure.
Yeah.
See if I can't slip something. I mean, I'm probably just gonna rifle through his body later anyway, but
So you find a coin bag with 3 copper, a wishbone, and the carcass of a goldfish.
This guy
I'm
was
just gonna-
finished.
I'm just gonna take the copper, I guess.
I thought you were gonna take the goldfish.
The
I'm just gonna
goldfish,
take the
though.
goldfish.
3 copper. Alrighty then.
He's a really bad bard.
Apparently. Did he have any like stuff on him, like equipment, or is just?
He was wearing some clothes.
Okay. Is anyone gonna like? Is the bartender or someone else in the bar like making a move to like take his body out, or is
You
it just kind
guys
of?
are still trying to hoist it off of Grizz. You guys
Okay.
haven't all like added your rolls up for that yet. So
Heywood's like retching in the corner. He's
Nathan
can't
needs to
help.
roll.
It's just a strength check, right?
yeah. And since Heywood is retching, make a fortitude save, Heywood.
well, he's not vomiting. He's like gagging.
Really? Are you sure? Make a fortitude save.
Oh,
Blech.
how do you know what's happening now?
You guys
As Oberon
easily...
looked up from his letter.
He's not. He's trying to figure out what the word that is
so-
actually his name says.
You, like, you know when you, like, burp and there's a little bit of puke?
Yeah.
It's like that,
Ew.
Blech.
but it's just in your mouth. So,
You
like,
can!
Oh Jesus. Is
Ew.
there like an
Gold cap.
empty? Is there like an empty mug or empty cup nearby me?
make a
Just
spot.
vomit in somebody's drink. It's fine.
Let's do it on the floor.
Spot is +9.
What, Doc?
Damn!
You can see that in front of you, behind the counter, there are some mugs that have been recently cleaned by the bartender.
Are they within my reach?
Yes.
Oh, Heywood's gonna grab one of them and kind of like drop his spit into it or something, his vomit.
Okay.
Can I see if the orc has any like gold
Look
teeth?
up.
Sure.
Or bottle.
Does he have any?
Like, no.
Damn.
You're just kind of digging around in his mouth. He has some wooden teeth.
No, never
They're
mind.
made of
I
wood.
was gonna break his jaw and take some of his teeth, but never mind.
Just in the middle of the thing.
Well,
The
no,
middle
I was
of the
gonna
bar.
drag his body away. If I wasn't just be like, hey, go, but I'm not like fiddling around in his mouth right now. I was just curious.
Oh, okay. Bartender's grumbling about having to clean this mess up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say sorry about this sudden change of disposition. I don't really know what set him off.
Make a bluff check.
Okay.
Does anyone have a towel?
You have no one has
He's pretty suspicious of you.
You probably would have been better off saying nothing.
I don't really care if a bartender thinks I got him killed. It's not that big of a deal to me.
But the bartender has a crossbow.
I'm not afraid of a bartender with a crossbow. I mean, unless he's one of those rare level 20 bartenders, I think I'll be okay.
Bear's smiling too much.
You fucked us over, Kyle.
If he's gonna start peppering us with crossbow, it's not. I'm just going to fucking.
So the bartender reaches below the counter and he throws a towel at Grizz.
Okay, good. I was gonna say. He's gonna throw a
He
fucking,
pulls
magic
out
grenade
his
at her.
machine gun.
This is an epic level bartender.
Oh.
God.
Cheers.
Well,
Everybody who's not smashing a towel into their face, make a spot check.
I guess that's me. Well, kind of.
Is that how I'm doing it?
That's how I imagine you do it.
I gotta look at my spot. Because I changed it. Where the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you? Oh,
Who the fuck are you?
22. Oh,
So everyone,
oh no,
you
but
just,
I
did,
typed
you just
that
did
wrong.
roll 20 plus 2.
that doesn't look right. What the fuck?
you have to do R/R.
Even better.
There you go.
Okay, so
Actually, it's like-
everybody who's not Sawyer can see from the top of the staircase Edison sort of peeks his head out and sees, like, looks at the scene with beady eyes and just sort of pops back.
Cool. I'm gonna drag this orc's body outside and just throw him in some garbage or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna go upstairs and say hello to Edison.
You
Oh yeah, did we
say-
speak to him last,
Yes.
like, the night before? We did? Okay.
We did like a quick one.
Quickie.
If only it was a gnome. A man can dream.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Edison. I'm like,
No.
why would you want Edison to be a no?
No. The guy I just got killed.
So, that happened.
What was up with that guy, huh? Jesus. Talking about giblets
Nobody
and
knows.
stuff. What the hell is a giblet?
A giblet is like a organ thing.
Yeah, it's like a piece of an organ. It's used to describe like a little piece of whatever.
Seems like a very weird thing to be possessive of. What a
What I'm
freak.
confused about is why he thought we were mushrooms.
It is
Yeah, it's pretty
rather
odd.
strange.
Also, he was a horrible bard.
Yeah, good riddance.
Probably for the best that he's dead.
Yeah. When I threw him outside into like the garbage, was there any significant thing that happened there? Or no.
It's just like,
You got some funny looks because you just dragged the corpse into the garbage.
it's just a body
Where else
sticking
am I
out of
gonna
a
put it?
can.
No, like that's where you put corpses, but it's like there was some shouting, and now you're dragging this fucking corpse out of a bar.
Oh, that's fine. I just wasn't sure if anything else happened. I imagine I get looks, but I mean, it's like, hey, what else am I gonna bring him?
What are you gonna do?
Heywood's gonna look to the bartender and ask the bartender, so is this like the first occurrence of people just yelling about mushrooms and causing trouble in here?
Specifically mushrooms, this is the first case I've seen, but this is a rough town sometimes, and people do cause trouble. And so I've got old Trusty here.
Do any of them like go nuts like this guy did?
I mean, on occasion. I was
see.
kind of trying to ignore his presence, so I couldn't tell you.
Alright.
It did seem like he was talking to your friend a few minutes before he went nuts.
Ooh, me?
But
Couldn't be.
Oh,
Yeah.
Delise, what did he say to you before when you were talking to him over there?
I simply offered him a drink and he said thank you.
Melody!
drink, huh?
No one believes
Were
me.
you a fan of his music, or that seems unlike you, Delise? It's quite confusing.
I mean, not particularly, but I figured he deserved a drink.
What the hell kind of drink did you give him? The guy was over there just kind of, happily, terribly singing, and then he was over here charging.
Correction, it was not a happy song.
He was pretty horrible. I don't know if you were listening.
He's just like.
No, it was way
What
worse than that.
What language was he singing in?
The song was so garbled you couldn't even tell.
Okay.
Well, that was exciting.
Well, perhaps we just leave this all behind us and head to Odongo. Thank you, bartender, for all your service. And the towel.
Now covered with orc blood. Excellent.
You can
We've
keep
done
the
it.
towel.
Thank you, Donka.
Oh, we're headed.
Suddenly, Grizz starts speaking fucking German.